Hi, welcome to my channel and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Today I bring a topic about law, settler colonialism and the forgotten space of maritime worlds. Joseph Conrad's magistral novella Heart of Darkness begins on the decks of the Nelly, a cruising yawl anchored at the mouth of the River Thames. Through the character Marlowe, Conrad traces the devastating effects of Belgium's ivory trade on the Congo Sea on the Kurds, the European trader and trade post commander, for whom Marlowe is searching. His account of colonial violence is recalled from yet another ship, with one traveling along with the Congo River. Conrad's story in A Story offers a penetrating critique of Belgian colonialism. But according to this critic, he did not go far enough. Conrad saw and condemned the evil of imperial exploitation. Brothers Chinua Achebe on 1988, but was strangely unaware of the racism on which it sharpened its iron tooth. For Edward said on 1993, the word conquering attitudes of the Conrad's white male characters, Kurtz and Marlowe remain unquestioned and unproblematized. Still, Heart of Darkness remains a remarkable achievement. What is most significant for my purposes here is the novella's host settings in a Conrad chronicles the horrors of the Belgium's ivory trade not from land. The topography most of commonly evoked in the studies of law and colonialism. But from the decks of two distant vessels, the Nelly anchored on the Thames, and also overlooking London, the biggest and the greatest town on earth, and a steamer on the Congo River on a journey Marlowe describes as a traveling back to the earliest beginnings of the world. It is stated by Conrad on 1988. Conrad's Heart of Darkness has garnered intermittent attention from legal historians, was stated by Benton on 2010, and also Papke on 2000 and Tomlins in 2009. Nevertheless, it may seem a curious way to open a review of law and settler colonialism. To begin, Conrad was writing of the Congo, a Belgian colony, though he presumably had little to say of indigenous dispositions. Over the past decades, as settler colonial studies has expanded, also distinctions between colony and settler colony have become increasingly pronounced. Settler colonialism, as its proponents explain, is a historical, political, and economic formation that is markedly distinct from other colonial and imperial forms, was stated by Edmonds and Carey on 2013. And also Veracini 2010-2015, Wolfe in 1999 and 2016. Indigenous contest over land and natural resources, struggles against deterritorializations, treaty negotiations, and claims to self-determinations are the field's defining features, was stated by Dunbar Ortiz 2014. If colonialism formally ended with the independent settler colonialisms remains ongoing today. The Congo was never intended as a place of a permanent European settlement. It was a site of resource extraction and labor exploitation that centered on the economies of ivory and rubber, was stated by Hochschild on 1998. Indeed, the Congo and Conrad portrays endangered European health and also longevity, a point brought to bear by the untimely but inevitable death of courts. For over 2 decades, Heart of Darkness has been a touchstone in the post-colonial studies, gaining prominence also through essays on 1993 and 2008. Field-defining scholarship, post-colonial and settler colonial studies, many insist are attentive to very different analytic and political concerns. Whereas extractive and also administrative colonies have been the primary interest of the post-colonial studies as some claim. The field of settler colonial studies focuses on sites of European resettlement, also the mainland of United States, Hawaii, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, where land resources and state sovereignty continue to be fiercely contested by the indigenous people. For Patrick Wolfe on 2006, on the settler, colonialism is an inclusive land-centered project that coordinates a comprehensive range of agencies, from the metropolitan center to the frontier enactment. With a view of eliminating indigenous societies, these literature's critics also contend ask questions, deploy concepts, and evoke temporalities that are dissimilar in tension and even antithetical to one another, was stated by Beard and Rothberg. And then the next, despite their many differences, these fields share striking commonalities. Both central land, albeit in different ways, as the primary site of colonial struggle. Those begin with Heart of Darkness for 3 reasons. The first, Conrad's novella remains as that maritime worlds are relevant and even central to discussion of law and colonialisms. Second, his emphasis on ships underscores the transoceanic circulation and also between metropole, colony, and settler colony, including the movements of illegal forms that underpin and connect them. And finally, by the foregrounding waterways, Conrad invites us to rethink the modernist and also imperialist land based on the assumptions to which legal histories of a colonialism and settler colonial studies remain so tightly tethered. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.